we wait for the NBA season to pick back up, fans are turning to NBA 2K to get them through the downtime. What better way to come together and celebrate the sport than to compete? And the 2K community is showing up.
Welcome into the NBA 2K.
Last week, the NBA 2K League brought together their 2K League pros, WNBA players, and 2K community influencers for a three-for-all showdown, a competition within the NBA 2K20 neighborhood that featured a $25,000 prize pool.
Who's the best player? We've gotten a lot of these people together who wouldn't play each other normally to play in this, and now we're going to find out who that person is.
HUD Nation was victorious in the PS4 bracket, while Blazer 5 Gaming powered through the Xbox bracket with a championship run of their own.
And they get it to go!
We want to give people an outlet that's fun and unique and exciting, and I think we've done that.
It was great to see the 2K community engaged and connected once again. And going on now, 2K and the NBA have partnered to put on the NBA 2K20 Players Tournament. 16 NBA players are facing off on the sticks in matchups based on their 2K rating to see who is the best 2K player in the NBA.
Let's go.
The winner of the event will also receive $100,000 to give to a charity in support of the coronavirus relief efforts. Notable first-round upsets include
Let's beat the team! Starting in center, at 6'3", number 23, Stephanie Mabunda. Starting at shooting guard, 6'1", number 35, Victoria Vivian. At small forward, standing 5'11", number 44, Benita Laney. The other forward position, 6'1", number 4, Candace Dupree. Starting at the other guard, at 5'6", number 17, Erica Wheeler. A head coach for your team. Once again, your Indiana Fever.
Hello and welcome. It's the WNBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Minnesota Lynx playing against the Indiana Fever. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. Thanks for joining us. And two teams that run offense through the block. Now, Tim, what does playing inside out do to a defense?
Well, this is where the three-point shooting has changed basketball. It used to be an auto double once the ball went inside. Now, if you leave those shooters on the outside, they're so good, they'll hit from distance.
Also, Tim, inside-out passing allows for cutters, drivers, and multiple looks. There's a reason why, for years, teams operated inside first because it just it provides more options.
Now here's fouls. 3 on the clock. The offensive rebound. And she drops it in from the low post.
So tenacious on the offensive glass. Fouls has led the WNBA in O boards a few times.
Up top, Wheeler. Back to Vivians. Over Robinson. Offensive rebound, Fever. Outside Wheeler. Pass to Vivians. Laney outside. Off target from outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Inside, Collier. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line. That's on Candace Dupree.
Well, she might be a big, but you don't want to foul her. At about 80% from the line, Collier is a good bet to knock down all of these.
And it's her first trip to the line. That free throw, no good.
Well, teams are always looking for players that can make an immediate impact, and Napheesa Collier sure fits that mold. She earned All-Star honors in just her first WNBA season as she replaced the injured Asia Wilson.
And the second free throw, good. And thinking about Collier's all-star rookie season, I know she was an injury replacement, guys, but she really earned it.
No doubt about it at all, Blake. She's got a wide-ranging skill set and is a true difference maker on the hardwood. She's a strong finisher around the rim, and defensively, she's really got the instincts to help her game take off.
Now here is Sims. Pass to Moore. Collier. Dupree covering. Now here's Collier. Tight defense on her. To the inside. Moore. Good, and it's Odyssey Sims who picks up the assist.
No issues for Moore, even with some contact. What concentration, what focus.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And they're able to recover.
Still can't get anything to fall after 5 chances.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Robinson. Good work defensively by Victoria Vivians. And it's the Fever ball. Looking for their first bucket of the game. Looking to end the drought. And she lays it in.
Looked like she was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does she take defenders off the dribble like that?
Erica Wheeler with the steal. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Well, hard to call the last decade of the Lynx anything other than a dynasty. Won titles in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017. Not bad grabbing a ring every other year.
And she's got her first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops. And for the 2010s, a decade of dominance for the Lynx, as you said.
Yeah, you look at the talent they had during that stretch, Blake. It was unreal. So many stars and key players at every position. And the big thing is they all bought into the system and played for each other.
She hits both from the stripe. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here is Sims. Outside Robinson. Clock at 6. Outside Sims. Back to fouls. Dupree grabs the board.
She's a very strong finisher, guys. I'm surprised that she wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And Sylvia Fowles with the swat. Maya Moore attacking, and she banks in the layup.
Well, what you're seeing right now is Sims' playmaking ability on full display. She sees things that other players don't.
Now here's Laney. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. And the foul on Sylvia Fowles. That is her first foul of the game. Outside Vivians. Launches it. Drains it from downtown. It's a tie ball game.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Sims, guarded by Wheeler. It's hauled in by Wheeler.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
From 12 feet out, and it's blocked by Sylvia Fowles.
What a rejection from fouls. Her timing and toughness really cement her as one of the league's best defenders.
Now here's more. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Victoria Vivians. Pass to Wheeler. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here are the Lynx now. Now Sims. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Well, I never thought Odyssey Sims got the credit he deserved for winning a national title in college, but I guess that's what happens when you play alongside Brittany Griner. But make no mistake about it, Sims was the heart and soul of that team.
Is good. And Sims really shined during her senior season.
Well, after Griner went first overall in the 2013 draft, Sims scored nearly 30 points per game her senior season without Brittany, showing she could carry a team. And WNBA teams certainly took notice. Sims went second overall in the 2014 draft.
And that's good as she hits both shots.
Before becoming the second pick in the 2014 WNBA draft, Sims won a national championship as a collegiate basketball player.
Time called here, the Fever decide to talk it over. The season's starting to take more shape now. Tim, we have a better idea of who the real championship contenders might be.
There's nothing like playing the games. We talk all offseason about who the favorites are, who we expect to see at the top of the standings. Now we're in the heart of the season. We see the contenders.
This is when you really look around the league, try to gauge the strengths and the weaknesses of each team. So if you are a top team, everyone else is drawing up ways to stop you.
Now here's Vivians, guarded by Augustus. Pass to Wheeler. And it's blocked by Sylvia Fowles.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Blocked! Laney outside. No good that time. Good work defensively by Maya Moore. Down low, Collier. And Laney pulls it down.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Yes, it's good.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Now here is Augustus. D right on her. Fouls, that's good.
Great find by Augustus. So many seasons in the league, she is cognizant of open teammates.
Laney on the wing. Outside Wheeler. Launches it. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's just a defensive breakdown. I mean, she is not the player you want to leave open from the perimeter.
Augustus up top. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
The Fever leading. Johnson with it. Pass to Laney. Achanwa. Mitchell left side. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. And this is her first free throw of the game.
Indiana Fever. Tiffany Mitchell at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And good on the second, so she makes both.
Well, you look at the Indiana Fever, even though they've struggled lately, the franchise, it certainly is a successful one. Never really had long stretches of not being competitive. The team has shown they will not settle for being a bottom feeder in the league.
Here's Talbot. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Fowles. Over Mitchell. It drops for her 3rd basket. She's only missed 1 shot. And here's Indiana. And the success you talked about with the Fever, it shows up in their playoff appearances.
Well, the Fever made the playoffs every year from 2005 to 2016, and that postseason streak is one of the longest in any American sport. And really, sustained success like that is really rare for any professional team. Yeah, you might not think of her as a true ace from 3-point range, but the shot was there for her.
Pass to Fowles. And Tiffany Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is her first foul of the game. Now here's Christmas Kelly. Johnson defending. Back to Augustus. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. And she can't bank that one in. Mitchell outside. Laney outside. Pass to McCall. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Now here's Christmas Kelly. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's Fowles. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
Oh, good luck. It's 6'5" with her strength. It's so hard to stop fouls even when you foul her.
I've heard Fowles' coaches and teammates rave about her big heart and charming personality. Always there for her team, Sylvia's a player that lifts the spirits of those around her.
Here's Mitchell. Over Augustus and misses it off the right side of the rim. And the Lynx pushing it up now. It's Simone Augustus on the wing. Count the basket.
Tip of the hat to the teammates for setting Augustus up. They know the drill. Just get the all-star the ball in positions to score.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Achanwa. Doesn't go for her. Some solid defense from Damiris Dantas. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Augustus with the ball. Six to shoot. Again, Minnesota.
When she gets to this space of the court, 12 to 18 feet, the ability of Augustus to knock down shots must really upset defenders.
A nice shot by McCall.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Fever on top, leading by a point. And we'll get the second quarter underway on.
Pressure turned me into a giant.
And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
And here's Indiana. To the wing, right side. Right side of Chanwa. Pass to McCall. Johnson, guarded by Augustus. Laney outside. Here's the three. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Talbot. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And as the shot clock expires, 24-second violation. And the Lynx making a change here. Here's Mitchell. That's tipped, and it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Here's Johnson. And the foul called on Damiris Dantas. That's her first foul.
First personal foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. That's in for her first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Passing, not exactly her calling card, but Achanwa doesn't miss open players. Good eyes.
Pass to Talbot. Christmas Kelly. And the call will be against Laney. That's her first foul. So the Lynx now. It's a three-point game. Good work there as it goes. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Mitchell outside. Pass to Johnson. Back to Mitchell. And fouled hard that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, the Lynx have had so many leaders during their fantastic run as a franchise, but right now, you have to say this is Maya Moore's team, and she just does so much as a leader on both ends of the floor.
The first one falls, And Moore, the versatile small forward, she can dominate in so many ways.
Maya has those quick hands on defense and gets you so many extra possessions. Great spot-up shooter from outside. Very hard to keep in front of you, also when she drives to the basket.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Minnesota trailing. Here's Talbot. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Christmas Kelly. Robinson. Johnson defending. Johnson with the steal. Mitchell outside. Outside Vivians. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Up for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Robinson with the ball. She's picked up by Achanwa. To the middle. Back Benley. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Yeah, and now the Fever are firmly in the Candace Dupree era. And, you know, she's a player that's very shifty with the ball in her hands. She knows how to finish and just has a great heads-up awareness to her game.
And she makes the first. And the Fever made the trade back for Dupree in 2017.
And that was a big moment for the Fever as they went out and made the move for Dupree. She's the leader of the team and helping usher in the youth. She's had success throughout her career and will be shepherding the team during this rebuild.
That one misses. The Fever leading. Mitchell left side. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Vivians. Over Sims. Vivians misses. So the Lynx now. Here's Moore. 11 feet out, and she hits it.
A fierce competitor day in and day out. Moore puts herself in the best position possible to succeed when she's out there.
Here's Wheeler. The shot that time not on target. Nafisa Collier with some nice D. Shot's good by Moore.
So reliable, guys. Her offense, it doesn't come and go. It's always there.
Pass to Mavunga. And here is Wheeler. It's good from beyond the arc.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
Here's Collier. Here's Fagbenley, covered by Vivians. Here's Robinson. The high floater.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Mitchell outside. Back to Wheeler. Over Sims. Another miss by Erica Wheeler. To the paint. Here's Collier. Basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Outside Vivians. Dupree. Fagbenley with the rebound.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Here's Sims. Oh, draws the hard foul, and she'll head to the line. That one on Wheeler.
You better think twice before sending Sims to the line. She's an efficient free throw shooter.
And this is her second trip to the line in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for her.
And Simone Augustus here in action tonight, one of the most lethal perimeter players the league has ever seen. Now she's in the twilight of her career, but guess what? She can still take over a game.
And she makes both free throws. Well, with Augustus, she is so hard to contain, hurts you in so many ways.
Look, Augustus's fantastic jumper paired with a mean first step and crossover is so fun to watch. And if you go small on her, she'll drag the defender down to the post, and just absolute ice in her veins as well. So many clutch shots in her career.
So the Lynx now, they trail by 1. Lays it up and banks it in.
A notable finisher around the rim. Sims doesn't want any weak spots in her game, and I admire that.
Mitchell outside. And it's blocked by Sylvia Fowles. Here's more. Robinson. And it's good. 2 points.
A nice conclusion to a good-looking possession. Coach has got to be happy about that one.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 6. Pass to Vivians. Wheeler. She's covered by Sims. Dupree with it. She drains it in as the shot clock ticks down.
A remarkable athlete who never seems to play out of control. It's tough to knock Dupree off her game.
Robinson, no good. The Fever trailing. Pass to Wheeler. Here's Mavunga. Now Vivians. Puts it up from 12. That one is off. Some solid defense from Maya Moore. And a foul on Victoria Vivians. That's foul number 2 for her.
That's her second foul, and the last thing she wants to do is pick up a third foul here because it's just way too early in the game for that.
Collier. Dupree covering. Pass to Augustus. Fouls with it. Over Vivians. And the Lynx miss again. Here's Mavunga, guarded by Augustus. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. So both teams making some changes here. So the Lynx now.
2 minutes remaining. First half. 2 minutes.
Outside Sims. Shoots over Wheeler. Offensive board. Sims with the bucket.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Here's Johnson. She can't get it to go. Now the Lynx take it the other way.
For someone that didn't play organized basketball until the 8th grade, Sylvia Fowles developed very quickly. After 4 years of college basketball, she left no doubt about her game.
Janice Johnson on the wing. Simone Augustus with the defensive effort.
Tough D on the inside.
Sure was. No easy access to the bucket when she's in the middle.
Fouls. Outside Moore. 5 on the clock. And Maya Moore gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there.
That's a jump ball.
So the Lynx now. Pass to Sims. From downtown. Moore, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Johnson. Guarded by Augustus. Stolen by Sylvia Fowles.
Shot clock's off. This could be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind.
Don't let the opponent score again.
And here's Moore. Out to the wing. Here's Sims. Knocked it down right at the buzzer.
That's a shot she'll never forget, as dramatic as they come.
Showing everyone she's got that knack for the big moments. The bigger, the better.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Lynx on top. They're up by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. All right, the second half beginning in a moment.
What can you say? Sims, an impressive effort here today.
She certainly shot her share of free throws in the first half, and those are really nice, easy points if you can get them.
And they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on her from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player, given how many fouls she's been drawing.
And now the third quarter about to get going again. Now Wheeler.
Don't give her space! Don't give her space!
Laney outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Dupree. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is her first trip to the line tonight.
Pick in the 2006 WNBA draft, Dupree has been putting up numbers for a while.
Pass to Fowles. That one drops for her.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
You hear coaches attribute Moore's clutch gene to her tremendous self-belief. You know, no matter the game or situation, she remains in control. And I'm just such a fan of her ability to turn weaknesses into strengths, as Moore is someone that really embraces the grind.
And the free throw, no good.
Another thing about Moore's confidence on the court, she simply takes pride in her efforts.
Absolutely, Blake. And Moore's good attitude helps her teammates stay even-keeled. Definitely doesn't overthink things or dwell on mistakes. Unfazed by the gravity of the moment, Maya just goes out and plays.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Vivians. Laney outside. Nafisa Collier with some nice D.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game.
Outside Vivians. Dupree with it. Robinson covering. Pass to Laney. Mavunga. Now Wheeler. Here's Mavunga. Indiana again missing. Now here's fouls. Count it. Good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Pass to Mavunga. Laney. Now Wheeler.
Covered by Collier.
Looking to end the run. That one off the back iron and out.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
More. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. But Nyjah Laney picks one up.
You know, she's not the tallest forward in the league, but Moore has a great combination of smarts and toughness. It gets her to the line a lot.
And she knocks down the first one.
Don't forget, in college, Maya Moore once led Connecticut to 90 straight wins. Never satisfied with the status quo, she's relentless.
And so she hits both. And thinking about Moore's dominant college career, she wasted no time upon entering the WNBA.
No, not at all, Blake. You know, that's exactly why she was the top pick in the 2011 WNBA draft. She won Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star, and even won a championship. And so I just think of Maya as a generational talent who was born ready.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Yeah, I think the head coach saw too many easy buckets coming from inside and wanted to put a stop to it.
I would think so. I would think so. If they keep giving up the kind of easy looks inside that they have been, they're in big trouble, Tim.
And they've got to change something up. Let's see what they do.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Wheeler. To the inside. Oh, just missed it, but she drew the contact, and she'll head to the line.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls for her. And good on both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Moore. Collier outside. Outside Sims. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Moore. Dupree covering. Moore with the bucket.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
McCall, covered by fouls. Outside Wheeler. To the middle. Dupree. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her. And this is her second attempt at the line tonight. The Lynx making a switch here. And that one misses. And guys, the way the game is played today, more wide open, fast pace, does that put more strain on bigs physically?
Yeah, I'd say so. Running up and down the court, it's always physically draining, especially for bigs. But as the game adapts, so do the players, so I think they'll be okay in the long run.
Well, yeah, and today's WNBA players are such great athletes, so I'm not sure how much it really matters. And with all the advancements in nutrition and training and sleep, players just know how to maintain their bodies and athleticism.
Shooting for your Indiana Fever. Tiffany. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Pass to Fagmenley. Back to Sims. Fouls with it. Talbot, she's covered by Mitchell. Wing shot on the way. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Pass to Dupree. Vivians. Back to Dupree. And here is Mitchell. And that's good for 2.
I'm sure that wasn't the shot they had in mind there, but they'll take it.
And here are the Lynx now. Sims with it. 10 points for her. Here's Talbot, guarded by Wheeler. Here's fouls. Knocked away. Outside Vivians. Pass to Mitchell. Minnesota grabs the miss. Here's Talbot. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Now here's fouls. Guarded by Wheeler. The jump hook. Fouls. That's good.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Timeout called the Fever. You gotta like what Sylvia Fowles has done in this game.
She has continued to wear them out inside. They gotta figure out how they plan to contain her.
And the Lynx making a change here. Now here's Johnson, guarded closely. They get it back. Left side, Vivians. McCall. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Johnson from the arc. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Mitchell outside. 6 to shoot. The second chance effort, and Damaris Dantas with the block.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Here's Robinson. Augustus outside. Pass to Fowles. It drops. That's her 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. The Fever really having a tough go here.
Well, Simone has accomplished so much in this league. It's hard to keep track at this point. I mean, you look at the multiple WNBA titles, you look at the finals MVP, the all WNBA teams. I mean, there are few things that she hasn't done.
Here's Christmas Kelly. Good on the three-point shot.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
She gets that one. And while Augustus has had quite the career, none of it has come easy.
Yeah, with scoring, rebounding, three-pointers, and more, she's worked to be the ultimate difference maker. I appreciate her competitive fire that's driven her to such great heights.
Basket is good. The assist from Danielle Robinson.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Vivian's Christmas Kelly covering. Inside, stolen by fouls. And here's the fast break. Here's Dantas. That shot missing. Nice D from Natalie Achanwa. To the wing on the left. Great pass to set up the land.
Easily over 50% for her career from the field. Achanwa takes loads of high percentage shots.
Outside Robinson. Floats one. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Mitchell. She's got 9.
Lynx foul. Shooting for your Indiana Fever. Victoria Vivians taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so she hits them both. Now the Lynx with it. Outside Robinson. Augustus outside. And the rebound goes to the Fever. And here is Johnson. Mitchell left side. No good on that shot. And Minnesota the other way now. Outside Robinson. Pass to fouls. Augustus. Clock at 6. Back to fouls. There's the 3. Mitchell grabs the board. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mavunga. 13 feet out. Johnson can't get it to go.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Here's more. Off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lynx ahead. They lead by 18. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this is what being on the same page looks like. Fantastic feed and a heads-up play all around.
And how can you not be a fan of a sequence like that? This is what beautiful basketball is all about.
Yeah, unselfishness, just wonderful stuff.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Robinson up top. She's covered by Mitchell. Augustus outside. Elbow shot. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Pass to Johnson. Achanwa. Here's Laney. Mavunga. Mitchell outside. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Outside Moore. Shoots over Laney. Moore with the bucket.
This is one reason why Moore is such an elite player, one of the best in the world. She can score against tough defense.
Pass to Mavunga. Johnson. Achanwa. Covered by Collier. Shoots it. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Augustus. And guys, when you think of players turned broadcasters, which WNBA names come to mind?
Well, I've seen Chiney Ogwumike on television, and I'll be the first to say she is a terrific analyst. She said she loves talking hoops and sharing her voice for something she's passionate about.
And don't forget about Candace Parker either. She does such a great job of breaking down the game for viewers. I really hope we see more WNBA players get into broadcasting in the coming years.
And the Lynx miss again. So it's Indiana now. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Pass to Dupree. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Mitchell. It's not going to go for her. Excellent D there from Simone Augustus. Now Sims. From 17 feet out, they get it again. And that one's good. Collier.
Just so active on the boards. Collier with the effort points. They're almost a bonus points for this team.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Erica Wheeler drives in. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting for your Indiana Fever, Stephanie Mavunga. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And she can't hit the second. It's Simone Augustus on the wing. And good. Coming off an assist by Maya Moore.
The lift on her jumper. It's what I like about Simone Augustus' shot the most. She gets up.
Wheeler. The rebound by Sims.
Excellent interior D right there to force the miss.
Yeah, and unlike you, Tim, her defensive ability is a huge factor. No doubt about it.
Pass to Mitchell. Laney. Outside Wheeler. The 3. Again, the miss by the Fever. Now here is Augustus. Guarded by Wheeler. Augustus, no good. Mitchell outside. Outside Wheeler. And guys, sports science, a new buzz phrase. We're learning about the importance of sleep and recovery. How much of this do you really feel makes a difference on the court?
If players have even the slightest advantages against their opponents, they'll take it. We've long known about the importance of recovery, but athletes take it much more seriously now than in years past.
Yeah, and I applaud them for that. If you feel good, you'll probably play good. And nowadays, players are also more conscious of life after basketball. They want to be healthy even when they're years removed from their playing days.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Yeah, the coaches, seeing a lot of their shots miss the mark, and figured it'd be a good time to draw something up, maybe get an easy look.
Yeah, all my coaches always had one go-to play that you just keep in your back pocket, and that's probably the one that the coach is drawing up here, trying to get their team an easy bucket out of this break.
And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Sylvia Fowles.
Well, her accuracy has been a needle in the side of this defense. They've tried to bring help, they've tried to deny, they've tried to disrupt. But guess what? She's a machine. She will not have it.
Well, coming into this game, she had been having a rough stretch, but look, not anymore. And that's a testament to how great of a player she is.
Get open, get open.
Victoria Vivian's on the wing.
Go to the screen, go to the screen.
Outside Wheeler. Pass to Laney. Dupree with it, covered by Moore. Outside Wheeler. Just 4 to shoot. Looking to end her cold spell. That shot off. Excellent D there from Odyssey Sims. Down low. Stolen by Candace Dupree. Now here's Vivian's. Defense right on her. Wheeler. Six on the shot clock. With the teardrop. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
She's trying to get them back into it, but the results haven't been there.
Wheeler with the steal. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
To the middle from 11 feet away, and she hits the jump shot.
Finishes plays around the rim with a multitude of different moves. Dupree is definitely not a one-trick pony.
Pass to Fowles. Moore, defended by Laney. Well, the WNBA is pretty integrated with the NBA, but do you guys see any other avenues the leagues could explore together?
One thing I've always thought about, Blake, is merging the All-Star festivities somehow. Now, remember, the WNBA used to have players participate in the NBA Shooting Stars Challenge, but what if the NBA's three-point shootout also featured a few of the best sharpshooters from the WNBA?
I like that idea, Brian, and pushing the envelope a bit further. What about All-Star Game integration? Each team could have a WNBA player or two on the court at all times. I think that would make for some awesome entertainment.
Moore with it. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14.
This is why Maya Moore is a huge headache for defenses. She has range, plus She can take it to the rack.
Pass to Mavunga. Vivians. Here's Dupree. And it's wide right, hits off the rim.
The fadeaway, about her only option once she decided to shoot. Defender had very good position.
Augustus outside. Now here's Fowles. Sylvia Fowles drawing the double team. Sims banked in off the glass.
Good feed by Fowles. She's normally more of a finisher, but she also has the awareness to find open teammates.
Pass to Dupree. Mavunga covered by Fowles. And here's Laney. Lets the three fly. Fowles with the rebound.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Outside Sims. And guys, thinking of small markets versus big markets, how does that impact WNBA franchises?
Blake, I think all-star players want to play in big markets where the lights are brighter and the situations are more high profile. I think the idea of playing in New York or Los Angeles, it might be more attractive to a big-time player than, Phoenix, for example.
Yeah, and exposure is certainly a big part of it, especially as an increasing number of players want to maximize their brands during their playing careers. But small markets can still succeed. You mentioned Phoenix, Tim. They just won a WNBA championship not too long ago.
Pass to Augustus. Sims. Outside Moore. Stolen by Laney. And they're running. Dupree up top. Now here's Wheeler. She's covered by Sims. To stop the drought. Wheeler can't get it to go.
She's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
Back to Moore. And a great assist by Simone Augustus as that one goes in.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to the spurt that they're having.
And why put on the brakes now, Tim? I say just keep on firing.
Man, Brian, you want to run up the score?
Victoria Vivians on the wing. Fires for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Here's Moore. So we see the Lynx taking the W here. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, they rolled to this win. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.